G'day legends, how you going out there? Sorry I haven't been posting much content or videos. It's mainly because there's not a lot to say, because I've already said it, and if I keep saying it, it kind of feels very repetitive and probably boring for you if you're watching me. We have now, as I said last time, in the last probably 1 or 2 videos, we were just ranging. And the range that we're in between is 60 and 70,000 US dollars. We've hit the bottom. Now that's okay as long as we stay roughly around the 60,000, which I expect it to, unless there's, you know, some cunningness from big whales. It should hit that 60,000, hang there, and we should bounce back up eventually. And I reckon that's probably our takeoff ramp. The only time that's wrong is if we drop below 59,000. That's, and I always say don't panic, but that's the time that we will sort of dump down then, because people will start to panic. Not meaning necessarily you should, but I should just warn you that maybe don't look at your account for a bit until that's over, because I imagine it'll head to about 56,000 and then hopefully come back. If it goes through 56, you're headed for 52,000, that type of area, maybe 51. Don't actually think that's going to happen. I'm just giving you, that would be a long term process. Hopefully, like if it was going down like that, hopefully it would be over in a couple of months, but you can't necessarily guarantee that. But right now, for me, it's a good buying zone. It's better than my last buy. My last buy was when we dropped down to 64 or 5,000, and I said that was a pretty good zone. Now obviously we're below that, so if I was happy to buy at 64, 65,000, why wouldn't I be happy to buy at 60,000? So I'll be having a look in my accounts and seeing what spare money I have. Remember, only spend what you can afford to lose, because if you don't, then you'll find yourself worrying more. I just spend money generally that I was going to spend on something else. Per se, I generally play a weekly poker tournament. I didn't go this week. I had things to do, so that money goes into crypto. I was going to buy something, you know, we'll just pretend I was going to buy something and it was $50. I decided not to. Well, I get to spend that on crypto. So I only ever spend money that I was going to spend anyway at this point in time, because all my crypto investments that I had saved up from the last bear market that I had put aside and all that, all my DCA money where I DCA'd into the actual crypto account, dollar cost averaged into the crypto account, they have I've used those. I'm fully in the market, as it were. So now I'm just using, you know, extra monies you don't need. If you were going to go to the pub and you'd normally spend 50 bucks at the pub, well, and you decide not to go because it's too cold. In Australia, it's the middle of winter right now. You decide not to go to the pub, too cold, put the money into crypto. You're not going to miss it if it was money you were going to spend on something else. That's my theory. But obviously make sure you're researching all that type of thing. Now I'm not sure whether I'll be able to actually do any videos going forward. I'm off to America in the next 12 hours roughly. So it'll all depend on reception and internet and phones and stuff over there, whereas I'm not fully clued in and all this thing. I don't particularly travel a lot if I can avoid it.